What's up, mamas? I'm Rebecca. You're watching the Reseller Mom Show. Thank you for joining me today for more Reseller Mom content to get more done, make more money, and stay sane while raising kids and reselling online. Today I have one of my favorite types of haul videos. It's a what I listed. So I'll be sharing with you items that I have listed in my Poshmark closet that recently went up that I'm showing to you now once the photos have been done and the listing has been created, rather than showing it to you as I'm pulling it out of a Goodwill bag. And to me, that seems like there's no difference between this type of haul and that type of haul. So if you are interested in kind of experiencing something new or something different or just the way I like to do it, stay tuned. I do regular haul videos sometimes. They're just not my favorite, and I much prefer this. So bear with me. I've got 15 listings to show you. I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. I just thought each of them were just something interesting, something recent, and just, there's a kind of notable thing about it. Or a question, actually, that I may have for you where you can put in your 2 cents down in the comments below. Let's go ahead and jump right in. This is a Citizens of Humanity Fleetwood high-rise flare jeans. I've not had good luck with flare jeans so far, though I haven't found many. And to be honest with you, I haven't had really good luck with Citizens of Humanity, but I'm giving it a try because it's Citizens of Humanity, high-rise, and flare. And supposedly, that's all good stuff. So I put them up for $39. They're a size 27, and hopefully they do well. Next, and this is, I'm just going through all of the Poshmark, I'm showing you on Poshmark, but these are listed on all 3 sites, eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Next up is a White House Black Market slim velour pants, and I think I have 2 pair of these, and these I got either at the bins or a local closet clear out. Now things are all starting to run together, but I basically have them both up for $29. Are they both size 4? No, one's a size 2 and one's a size 4. This has a spelling error that I'm going to need to fix, Jackard. But basically I put these up to show, if you haven't already seen, where is it? This one. The new White House Black Market label. I love White House Black Market, but I've shied away from it because it just doesn't resell well. Then my sister said, who's also a part-time reseller, said, no, the White House Black Market, new label, those things have been selling well. So we'll see what happens. I have 2 pair, one size 2, one size 4, and we'll see how they do. Next up is a J. Crew vintage straight jean with star print. I'm not the most trendy person. If you've watched me, you should know this by now. Look at what I'm wearing. But I have heard when I watch and listen to other either haul videos or trends videos or whatever, just to kind of see what the youngins are wanting to wear these days, that stars are in. Maybe it was, now it's not, I don't know, but I remember hearing it. So when I see stars, I pick up stars. Anyway, I just sold a star print cardigan the other day on Mercari, so hopefully I have good luck with these J. Crew jeans as well. I'm not one of those people that does well with J. Crew, but I always keep picking it up. I'm trying to be more picky and more specific about it. I just haven't really tapped into the wonder of J. Crew, but I'm going to keep picking it up. So these are, again, the J. Crew vintage straight jean. I have them up for $39. They're high rise and they're 26p. And what was I going to say about that? I think that was it. Yes. Okay. Next up is Victoria's Secret Silky Black Kimono Robe. This was a nice one. I did find this at the bins. It had the tie belt, which is awesome. That doesn't always happen. It had the VS logo. It's got the very pale pink trim with the silky black satiny bodice, and so this should do well. I have it up for $29. I don't know that it will sell for $29, but this is a good, basic, nice, classic Victoria's Secret thing. I purchased a bunch of Victoria's Secret crushed velvet kimono robes at the outlets a while back, a bunch of them. And they didn't sell. And then all of us, so they were all brand new with tags, by the way. And then all of a sudden around Christmas time, they all sold. They didn't sell for as much as I would like them to, but I made plenty of money on each one and I sold out. So I don't know, because this is not new with tags, if I'll have the same luck with it, but I do think that it's a good piece. And so I picked it up. Next up is NYDJ, Not Your Daughter's Jeans. This is the Maryland Capri. These are 20W, and I have these up for $29. I usually get about $20 to $25 for Not Your Daughter's jeans. There are probably a few that I've sold for less, but usually they're a pretty solid $20 sale. I don't know specifically the different fit and different types and different sizes, if there's anything that's more popular or not. I actually have several now Not Your Daughter's jeans in my closet, so I'm very happy to have added this. My VA found a stock photo for me, so this is just one that I wanted to mention because I usually have pretty good luck with the Not Your Daughter's jeans. In the higher sizes, don't go buying 2s, 4s, 6s, or 8s. A 10 is probably going to be the lowest I would buy in a Not Your Daughter's jeans. I just wanted to point this out. This is so funny. So found these in Atlantic City at the Goodwill retail there when I was visiting my mom, and I had to buy them 2 separate pieces. Okay, fine. But we're coming up on Q4. That's when people buy a lot of pajamas, a lot of nice flannel, all that kind of thing. So I thought these would be great. I have them up for $29. They're going to go well. Well, my virtual assistant has been monkeying around with Photoshop. This is what she made for the cover shot. And I've told her a couple times now, like, listen, stop monkeying around with the photos. Just, if you want to take out the background and make it whiter, like, that's fine. I would appreciate that. That's awesome. But stop doing crazy things. Like, she put my face on a jacket to make it look like I was modeling it. She did a couple things. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. Like, I try to be very professional. I mean, yes, I have typos in my listings. Sometimes things go awry because I don't have my hands on every single listing. But this one, I was like, what is this? Like, why did she make it look? These are the original pictures that my photographer took. Straight up, normal, pleasant pictures, like normal stuff. And then she did this to it, which I like putting, the logo. Sometimes I don't always have time to do it. I've done it on a few, but like, why did she make it look like that? I don't know. So I just haven't had a chance to take it down. I noticed it the other day. I told her don't do it, but I haven't had a chance to take it down. And what I need to do is take the top and the bottom and the logo, put it in pic collage is what I usually do. So you can show the top and the bottom in the cover shot, even though you've taken them separately. So yeah, crazy town. Anyway, I just want to show you that. This one is actually a relist. So it's not a new item, but it's newly listed because it's been relisted. And I just put them up because it's a vintage mom jeans with the embroidery. And so I feel like it's checking the mom jeans, it's checking the high rise, it's checking the embroidery. But they haven't sold. And I mean, I don't think they're cute, but I see a lot of stuff out there that I don't think is cute that people are wearing. So we'll see. They're a size 12. I don't know, but I thought it was worth a shot. I have them up for $28 right now. I don't think that's a terrible price. We'll see what happens. This is a new with tags Michael Kors snakeskin shift dress, size medium. I think this was from the bins. I'm 99% sure this was from the bins. And so when I find a dress at the bins, I pick it up. And with Michael Kors, I usually try to stick to the higher sizes. But because it was at the bins and it's a dress, it's like you don't find that very often to get a dress for so cheap. So I got it even though it's a medium. This is a relist as well. It is brand new with tags though. And so like, hello, you should pay me $30 for this dress. Anyway, I have it to talk about snakeskin because again, from what I'm reading and seeing with trends, snakeskin is a thing. I've got a couple snakeskin items. They have not sold yet. I do think it's more of a fall thing or a winter thing, and so we'll see what happens with the snakeskin. Next up is a 100% genuine leather skirt, size 4. So this is a relist as well. So it's newly, as in just listed, but not new to my inventory. And I bring this up because I think it's got to be pretty specific, but every time I find a genuine leather skirt, 100% leather, I pick it up. And usually they sell, but they don't sell quickly, but they usually sell for a decent price. I just sold one the other day. It was actually an Avon brand, a very old Avon tag, which I think is funny. And it sold for full asking, which I think I had it up also for $29. And so I made whatever, $20 or something like that. So, or 22, I don't remember. But basically, if you see a 100% genuine leather skirt, I don't know that I'd necessarily pay up for it, but when I find it at the bins, I buy it because it may not be a quick seller, but it's usually a guaranteed seller over time. I don't think I've ever found a plus size one. They're usually always a smaller size as well. So that's that. This is just kind of a reminder. I did the Macy's liquidation palette a while ago. I have most of the tops listed actually, I think I have all the tops listed at this point, and then the cardigans and sweaters are starting to go up now. And so I have some of the sweaters at a higher price point because I'm hoping that I can squeeze a little bit more out of it, but I have in general had some of them at the $15 price point, and I've been doing really well with them. I mean, pretty much every day I've been selling one at least from this Macy's liquidation lot. So if you have the opportunity, I'm not saying necessarily Macy's, but just think about the options that you may be able to do with a house brand or something that's new with tags that you can get in bulk that maybe isn't going to make you a lot of money per item, but when you think about it in the lot as a whole, could bring some decent dollars and make it worth your while because you didn't have to spend the hours and hours sourcing each of those individual items. That's why I like it. And so sometimes you even get multiple quantity. Like this, I have a large and a double XL. So, this has been working out well for me. Sometimes you can find stock photos for them, which makes things nice too. So there's that. So I just kind of put this particular one here as a reminder to talk about that. Next up was my Wild Fox. Hi, why haven't you sold yet? Like, people are selling Wild Fox like crazy. I finally found one. It's been so long that I've been reselling, haven't found one, finally found it. And again, I don't think it's very special. I posted on Instagram. I didn't think that there was anything unique about this. It doesn't feel like great material. It feels like a cheap sweatshirt to me. I have it at $69. Is this too high a price? I see things that are selling for $40, $50, $60. Some are even listed for more than that. So I thought I was doing okay. Plus, I pretty actively send out offers to likers, so it's going to go down from there. So I don't know. Maybe it's just too early because it's a sweatshirt, but I hope the sucker sells soon. I wanted to bring it up just to talk about the Wild Fox and to see if you think that this is too high a price point and you are familiar with selling Wild Fox, put it in the comments below. Thank you. So this was from the bins. It was all inside the package. I'm sure the person wore it, but it was all really good condition still, and they put it back in the packaging and everything. A Hef's holiday smoking jacket. And I'm such a sucker for cute little old men. So sad, Hugh Hefner is no longer with us, but I loved watching all of his reality stuff with the bunnies. I love watching documentaries about him. I just think he's a fascinating guy. He's super smart. And anyway, I don't need to talk about that. But anyway, I love the guy. And I just thought that this jacket was so cool. So I really hope somebody buys this. If you see anything, this is the other point of it. If you see anything with Playboy, anything I've ever bought that's Playboy branded has sold. It usually doesn't always sell quickly, but it's sold, and it's sold for decent money. I had a couple purses with the bunny silhouette. I have a blanket now, but it's got a lot of hair on it, so I'm trying to clean it. What was the other thing I sold? At least two purses. Oh, a bathing suit. Couple things. So this is obviously for a guy. The other ones were for women, but we'll see how it does. I'm excited. If you see Playboy, I would pick it up. This is a vintage grandpa sweater, and it's obviously wasn't, but it's what I'm calling it. And there's a girl, McThriftZ. She has a YouTube channel. I watch her stuff because she finds really good stuff. I kind of like watching her. I think she points out some interesting things. It's really, everybody has a different point of view in how they do things. There's certain people's haul videos that are all well and nice, but I just don't want to listen to. And then there are other people's hauls where I'm just kind of fascinated by them. And I'm, for whatever reason, fascinated by her haul videos. I think she's fantastic. She picks up good stuff, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. Anyway, I found out about the vintage grandpa sweater from her. So I don't know if this falls in line with it, but this is my attempt at this particular look, which, that could always go awry. So it's a button-down cardigan. It's obviously a men's sweater, but I'm putting it up for, the women for the vintage grandpa sweater look. So I don't know, maybe I'm doing this wrong. I've used these keywords, vintage grandpa sweater, on other sweaters last season, and it worked. So this particular one, maybe this just isn't the look. I don't know. But that's what I have on it. I have it up for $24, but again, I'm pretty aggressive with my offers to likers, so someone could get a good deal on this. So we'll see how it does this go around for the fall and winter. This is a relist. I don't remember when I originally put it up the last time. It's getting a relist at about 6 months, so it's got to be at least 6 months old. So maybe that's why. Maybe it wasn't around for last season. I don't know. I can't remember. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, vintage grandpa sweater. Check out, start looking that up if you're not familiar with this, and see what it is about, and see if that's something that would be good for you. And then this one I put, this is a Land's End puffer jacket. And I just like these kinds of jackets. I usually find them at the bins. Every once in a while I'll find it at the Goodwill retail, but mostly it's at the bins. And if you can find one without pen marks and, like dirty around the cuffs, and one that's actually in good shape, these usually do pretty well. I thought about putting it up for more, but I'm going to try it at $29 and see what happens. It's a Land's End, which, unless it's a specific type of item, I really haven't actually been picking up Land's End. I'll pick up a Land's End bathing suit or a jacket type thing, or a nice looking dress. But most of the time I don't pick up like Land's End just tops anymore. But the packable, travel, lightweight, puffer, smushy, I don't know if smushy is the key, I don't use that as a keyword, but I'm saying smushy. Jackets seem to do well, and so whenever I see them, I scoop those up. I've got a North Face one coming soon. I think it's with the photographer this past week, that I got from the airport lost luggage haul that I was super excited about, so I hope that does well. Also, so I'm just really excited because I've been picking up jackets like a crazy woman all throughout the year. So these suckers better sell. One, because I want the storage space back in my storage unit, and two, because I want the big return. Because when you're buying a jacket at the bins versus how much you can sell it for, that's some good money usually. When you're buying it at retail Goodwill, you're usually still double paying, at least for me, based on my bins price and my Goodwill retail price. Goodwill retail, you're paying about $5.99 a jacket for like a regular jacket. And at the Goodwill bins, depending on how heavy it is, you're anywhere between $2 to $5. But usually it's about $3, I would say, especially something like this. So you're basically paying half what you would pay at the retail Goodwill. So again, just my thoughts on these kind of packable little lightweight puffer jackets. So those are the 15 listings I have for you. Again, for me doing a haul video, this is a nice, easy way, stress-free, to show you what I have. There's nice photos. All my keywords are here that you can see. You can look it up in my closet if you want to later. Sometimes I notice things I did wrong. Sometimes I have questions to ask you, but it's just easier than doing a typical haul video. So again, leave me some comments. Let me know if there's a reason why you prefer the other kinds of haul videos over something like this. Because to me, this seems way better, but that's just my crazy brain. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Have a good day. See you next time.